because I'm tired. I quit. Somebody send me a loctician. I'm tired. Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Special Nicole and I give you videos on my Microlocs and a little bit of makeup, and in the future I'll have some lifestyle videos. So if that's anything that interests you, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so you can know when I drop some new videos just for you. So this is going to be an impromptu video. I had not planned on recording today, but I wanted to give you guys an updated video because today is October 15th and it is my 3-month lockiversary. So hey, go hair, hey. All right, so we're gonna get to the nitty-gritty of my hair. Not much has changed since my last video, my 2-month update. You can find it in the iCard somewhere above me. But one thing is, you probably can notice, my edges are looking a little snatched, right? They look a snatch, right? Okay, well, let me do this. No, they're not looking stretched. Your girl has been trying to retie her hair for 2 days. And I'm tired. So we about to talk about interlocking because I'm tired. I quit. Somebody send me a loctician. I'm tired. It took up my whole 2 days off. All right, so we're gonna get into my feelings on interlocking in month 3 of having my Microlocs. I do not enjoy it at all. I do enjoy the neatness, how it looks afterwards. I enjoy this. It's very time consuming and it's something that you should definitely consider when you are thinking about starting your own Microlocs and maintaining them yourself, because it is very time consuming and you want to make sure you are taking your time in doing it, because you don't want to mess up the integrity of your locks by interlocking it incorrectly or interlocking it too tight or interlocking locks together. Like, it's a lot. It is a lot of work. So I'm going to tell you a couple more things about my hair as far as this 3-month lock journey goes, or lockiversary goes, and then I'm going to attempt to show you how I interlock at the end. So stay tuned for that. So this is at 3 months. I'm going to just let y'all take a look at my hair at 3 months. This is kind of what it's looking like. The twist pattern is still persisting. As you can see, it still looks like twist. And I have all of the back done. This is the only side that's not finished. But you can see I showed you some budding in my last video on my wash day routine. I have a few in here that are having some budding. I think I am still going to wash my hair every week and a half to 2 weeks. Things that I have noticed about my hair, it is getting thicker and swelling up. I'm still experiencing a lot of unraveling at the ends. What I have been doing, which is also could also be why my interlocking has taken me a little longer, or not a little longer, it's always this long, but taking me so long, is that I have been interlocking the ones that have been unraveling all the way to the tip. Not showing you how to do that because I don't even think I did it right, so we're not even going there. I did something, but I don't know if it's right or not. You can see all of this here is basically just frizziness. I have a lot of frizz going on. I will say though, when I do have my reties, the frizz is tamed a lot. Like you can tell, like over here does not look nearly, I'm trying to see myself to make sure I'm in the camera, y'all. This side does not look nearly as frizzy as this right here. Like this is just a lot right now. It's a lot. Another thing I've noticed in this past week before I began my retie was that my hair is shrinking a lot. And usually shrinkage doesn't bother me. It still doesn't bother me, but I did notice it, that each day my hair shriveled up more and more every day till like it was sitting. Like you can see how this is sitting. Let me just put this down. I don't know if it'll go right. But you can see how this is just sitting up. This is just how it would stay no matter what I did to it. If I put it in plaits really quick to try to stretch it like how I usually do when I want to stretch my hair, or if I twisted it or anything, like it would just sit just how it's sitting, like up here above my ears. And I believe it's because all of the crazy new growth I have going on in here. You see, it is just a lot of new growth in there. And I don't know if that is why it is just sitting up the way it's sitting up. Like this right here is literally sitting just like that. But you can see now, you see, this is just literally sitting. And that's just how my hair will be, all over, just sitting up, shriveled all the way up, no matter what I did. No matter if I sprayed it, like drenched it with water to like get some, loosen it up and wake it up, nothing. She didn't care. She wanted to sit up on my scalp, and that's what she did until for a whole week, until I began doing this retie. And it could be because of my extended time from my last retie, or it could just be the phase that my hair is in. But baby, when I tell you she was shriveled up, she was shriveled up. All right, so I am now going to try to show you how I interlock my hair. I have blocked off these two here. And what I do, of course, I clip everything, what I'm not working on, out of the way. Lord, I clipped the wrong way. Okay, there we go. So I take my spray bottle, I sprayed the new growth. And then I'm using a little bit of the Lock It Up gel, what I started my Microlocs with. I'm using it this time because I just had so much of everything. It was just real wild in here. And then I'm using my interlocking tool from Untitled. So fold the ends, I stick it through the hole. I use a 4-point rotation. I do not do times like the clock. I don't understand that. All I do is go around 4 times. So I'm going to start at the back of the lock, so I'm going to go towards my face, and then I always make sure I pull it up to the base of the lock. Make sure y'all can see what I'm doing, and then I pull through. And now I'm going to go under the lock towards my ear. Same thing, pull it up to the base and pull through. And then now I'm going to go from the front of my head to the back of my head. Same thing, pull it up, pull through. And then now from the top of the lock, which is where the middle part is, to my other ear, and then I pull through. And so I still have room to go through. Probably can't do the full 4-point rotation. So I start the same way. And then I go from the back of my head to the front and pull through. And then I'm gonna go same way from the bottom of the lock towards my ear, pull up, pull through. From the front of my head to the back of my head. If I can grip the thing, and then pull through. And then now it's tight and secure. I'll make sure, sometimes I can't get it straight. Okay, there we go. And so now it is interlocked. I couldn't do the whole 4 points, so I had to stop there. It's good for you to end at a ending point where you'll remember, or at least where you'll make sure you don't start at that same point. So how I ended going from the front of my head to the back. So my next rotation, when I go to retie next time, does not need to start from the front of my head to the back, which I never do that anyway, especially up front. It's easier for me to start from the back of my head to the front when gripping it. And then it's also good to try to, from what I've heard, you try to end it where your hair lays down the way you want it to lay, which I feel like my hair has, I usually try to start end in the down position, especially if I'm doing the middle part, so it lays this way, which is how most of these are. But there's a few where I couldn't get all the way around to be where it was laid in at that position. Another thing you can do is something I have been doing. So I'll do my first full 4 rotations, and then when I feel like I don't have enough, then I'll do a 2-point rotation where I can end with it being the lock being down, ending in the down position, which was from the top of the lock to my ear here. So I'll do the next one like that so y'all can understand what I'm saying. It's confusing, I know. Think about when you're actually doing it to your head and me trying to tell y'all what I'm doing. It's confusing. So same thing with this one. You can see this is, well, how much new growth, a whole finger's worth I have. And I also have little stray hairs with this one, so I'm just wrapping it around. I've already sprayed it off camera, and I grab some of my Lock It Up, try to pinch up those extra hairs, and I'm going to move my clip closer so I can try to make sure I'm not picking up anything. A way I try not to pick up another lock or extra hairs from another lock is by keeping my fingers, my hair's so frizzy I can't even get it through this thing, keeping my fingers at near the base of it, so I'm following the needle through every time. So like here, I'm right here, my hands are right here with it the entire time as like a boundary for this lock that I'm working with. So again, we're starting from the back of my head to the front, from the bottom to the ear, from the front of my head to the back, and then from the top. And you see my thumb is always here with the needle, and then pull through. And so now I'll switch to more of a 2-point rotation so I can end it in the downward position. So I'm gonna start from the back of my head to the front, and then bypassing going from the bottom and going from the front of my head, I'm gonna go directly to the top. And then you see what happens when I don't have that finger there. It's easy to pick up because the needles are so long. And then I'm gonna pull it through. And there we have it. There's lock 2, and you see this one goes directly down. You can see this one kind of goes backwards because that's how we end it, but this one already lays down. So those will be the only ones I do for y'all. I don't know when I'll finish this section. I may work on it some more tonight after I cook dinner and do all the other things I have to do before work in the morning. But I just wanted to show y'all my hair, show you what I'm working with. This is the retied side. You can see it is nice and tightened. So and this is the non-retied side. And I work my way from the bottom to the top. So this is the first time I've done some just in the middle of my head, but that's the easiest way for me to show y'all. So this is how it was looking before I started working on my head, which I've showed y'all already. But everything still looks like a twist. I have some that are like this one here, just looks like a curl, a coil of hair, no twist pattern. I have a few like that. Most of them still look like twists though. And then I don't know how long they are. So to my collarbone. Not the front of my hair is shorter, but the back of my hair comes to collarbone, which doesn't really matter. It'll never be that that length anyway. It's got a long way to go to get there. But this is what 3 months looks like, y'all. We are 3 months in this thing. It's taking me 2 days, 2.25 of a day to retighten my hair. So I've been trying to interlock 300 plus Microlocs. More power to all you women out there who are maintaining your locks on your own and you have 400 and 500 and 600, because honey, I cannot, I'm barely able. This is a struggle, but like I said, this has been 3 months. Let me know if you have any questions, comments about my hair. Let me know if you are maintaining your own Microlocs, and let me know how your journey has been going for you. I'll have more videos coming for y'all soon. I'll try to do a style video whenever I get this over here situated. But yeah, this is what 3 months has been like. Not that many changes since 2 months. And this is how I interlock my hair. I'll see y'all later.